once we have 5 kids, then maybe this can be their play area.
5 kids. Today I'm meeting with my clients, Justin and Missy. They're looking to buy their first home here in the South Bay. And what's your budget for this?
Maybe within the $600 to $700 range.
$600,000 to $700,000.
Yeah, it's doable, right?
It's doable. So this house is a little above their price range. So today I'll find out if they're willing to stretch a little bit. Yeah, definitely. Things are good. Tonight I'm heading into a meeting with a group of former college and professional athletes that compose a networking group called Athletes Touch that I'm a part of.
You played at BYU.
What position? Justin Blaine is one of the founders of the group, and he's in the market for a home. So we figured tonight we'd kill 2 birds with 1 stone and talk a little bit after the meeting.
What'd you think of the meeting?
Great energy, as always. I mean, it's just a great networking group to be a part of.
Well, I'm glad we've got you involved in the last few months, and I also want to talk to you about our pursuit of finding a home.
That's why I'm here. Tell me a little bit about what you're looking for.
Well, we live in Redondo now. I think we'd like to stay in the beach cities. We'd like to get 3 bedrooms. I'd like to stay within running distance, at least, of the beach.
Okay. And what's your budget for this?
Maybe within the $600 to $700 range.
$600,000 to $700,000.
Yeah, it's doable, right?
It's doable. So at that price range, you might have to stretch a little bit more and run a little bit further.
Some of the other things that we're looking for in the house, which have now come to my attention getting married to Missy, is a good school district, a yard, a good neighborhood. Missy and I are recently engaged. We met at the University of San Diego several years ago. Finally, I convinced her, let's get married and let's buy a house. We'd really like to move in before we get to the wedding. Do you think it's possible?
It would be ideal if I can get Justin and Missy into their home before their wedding. Not only would they be settled in, stress-free, but it'd make me a hero to the networking group, which could mean more business. And if I get you into a house, am I getting invited to the wedding? What's up?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how good of a job you do.
This house hasn't been on the market very long, so I wanted to get you over here to have a look. Today I'm meeting with my clients, Justin and Missy. They're looking to buy their first home here in the South Bay.
Hi, Missy. Nice to meet you.
I'm Justin.
Justin, nice to meet you,
Thanks
too.
This house is listed at $825,000, which is a little above their price range. But it's in a great neighborhood, and it has a lot of things on their checklist. So today I'll find out if they're willing to stretch a little bit.
Natural light is big for me, so I really like the setup here. It's beautiful, and I love that you can actually see some green when you look out the window.
This is a sort of a step-down family room area or home office, whatever you want to use this space as.
Once we have 5 kids, then maybe this can be their play area.
5 kids.
5 years from now.
What was that face, huh? Well, 5 kids. Let's look at the bedrooms if we're gonna have 5 kids.
I'm from Texas, so it's definitely important that we have enough room for my family to visit, and then nice for us to have kids.
And then you have your master bedroom here.
Nice size. So we would all be sharing that 1 bathroom.
That is the one challenge with this house, and that the 4 bedrooms feed into this 1 bathroom at the end of the hall.
Most important room in the house.
Right.
There's a ton of storage space, which is perfect, but you're kind of locked into the kitchen, so that's one downside.
So tell me what you thought of the house.
I think the one thing that gives me anxiety is the price. We would want to make some improvements to the house, and if we're already above our price limit, it's not realistic for us.
Sure.
Yeah, the location's great. I think maybe we could see something that has 2 stories.
We definitely want to be settled in something by the time that we get married, or probably before.
And with limited weekends left, can't do anything during the week, it's going to be a struggle, really, for us to get everything done that we need to before the wedding.
All right. Well, let's see what we can find.
Great.
Okay. All righty. I think this house is gonna hit a few more beats for us.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah, it's big.
Justin and Missy are trying to buy their first home, and I know they wanted to see something a little bit more affordable. So we're in Torrance, a neighboring city to Redondo Beach, to take a look at a house that hits a few more things on their checklist.
Welcome to the house. If you have any questions, just let me know.
Great, thank
Will do.
you.
Thank you.
I feel like a family feel right when you walk in the door. I love the fireplace.
This house is almost $100,000 less than the first house.
Which is
I
good.
figured to put a smile on your face.
It's better than good. It's great, and it feels much more turnkey.
Yeah.
So this brings us to the kitchen, which is a little bit more updated than the last kitchen.
Yeah, I love the dark countertops. but it still feels a little bit like the kitchen's separated.
With the money that you save, it's possible maybe to even open it up a little bit. I mean, the fridge is right there, but maybe you move it to where these cabinets are here and opening this space up to your living area.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
It's good though.
All right, well, let's continue.
Okay.
What else do we have?
So this is great. It leads you to a nice landing area that's actually big enough for a whole office space.
Oh, wow. Ooh.
Babe, you know what this is meant for, right?
Oh, here we go.
4 flat screens on the wall.
Oh, here we
A
go.
recliner right here.
Baby in the nursery.
Not yet.
And here we have the master bedroom with a true
Oh,
master
nice.
suite.
Oh, wow. This is really nice.
This is the backyard that I was telling you about.
Wow. This is nice.
You have a hot tub.
Yeah, we got a honeymoon every day.
Yeah.
So what's your overall feel of the house?
I really like the house. I like the extra space. The master's great. Definitely a little bit further from our friends and from the beach in general. So that's the only downside I see right now.
I think if you picked this house up, moved it a couple miles closer to the beach, it would satisfy everything.
I'm gonna see what I can drum up closer to the beach, but hopefully I can find something to get you in and settled in before the wedding. How's that sound?
Okay.
The main challenge with finding them a home right now is that they want to be close to the beach, but they also want to stay within their price range. I think I can hold their attention a little bit longer, but I'm going to have to find them a house fast. But let me see if I can at least drum up 1 or 2 more properties that might work. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
Sounds
All
good.
right. Sounds good.
Thanks.
What a great street.
Yeah, this is perfect. It works
I got
out.
an alert that a new property had just hit the market in Redondo Beach, and it's over 2,000 square feet and just blocks from the ocean. But there's a bit of a trade-off. They'll lose yard space, and also the price is at the top of their range. But with everything else that works, I definitely want to get them in and see it.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Oh, my.
Here we are.
It's so open.
You have your guest bedrooms downstairs, master's up here, and just blocks from the ocean.
And you can tell that the natural light is going to come right in through the balcony, which is huge.
Do we also have a backyard?
So that's one of the trade-offs. You don't have a yard. You have a small front space in the front yard, but no backyard.
Can I check out the kitchen?
Please.
Oh, wow. This is so nice.
Granite countertops, stainless steel appliances, and it just opens up to the other spaces.
The only thing I worry about is the fact that the reverse floor plan is really cool for now for us. But once we have babies, they'll be downstairs when we're upstairs. So that's kind of concerning to me.
Well, I have a temporary solution for that. The master bedroom is pretty big, so
Okay.
I think we can carve out a corner for maybe a crib.
Our
And,
2 cribs.
The master suite.
Wow, you were not kidding when
No,
you
you
said
weren't.
it's huge.
It is, right? So this is what I was saying about accommodating a baby or a crib. You can
Yeah.
definitely carve out a space. I mean, even if you wanted to use this whole wall, set up
Yeah.
a crib space here.
Yeah.
So you have your 2 bedrooms here that
Okay.
share a bathroom.
Oh, I'm feeling something here.
I don't know if you're feeling
This is
something
not a
here.
kid's room. This looks like a man cave to me.
Yeah.
I think Kofi's done a pretty good job. We had a lot of criteria in a short time frame, and he maybe didn't hit them all in the first 2 houses, but this 3rd one is definitely hits all the spots.
So this is fresh on the market. That means we're gonna have to act pretty quickly. Normally I would tell you to sleep on it, but really I'm gonna have to push you for a decision here pretty fast.
Okay.
So what's it listed at again?
It's listed at $799, which is in between the first 2 houses that we saw. I know it's at the top of your budget, but it hit so many things on your checklist, I had to get you over here.
So what would be the lowest that we can go, or what's the range we should stick in?
So I'm thinking we come in fairly aggressively, but still leaves that wiggle room. I'm thinking in the 765 to 770 range. This property is actually an investor flip, which means somebody bought it, fixed it up, and put it back on the market. That helps us because we can write an aggressive offer with a shorter escrow, which means they'll be able to get their money out faster. And since we're the first offer to the table, hopefully they'll bite. Sounds good?
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's do it.
Thanks, Kofi.
No worries. Today we're at the Redondo Pier. I'm meeting with Justin and Missy for lunch to discuss the negotiations that have been taking place between me and the listing agent. Okay, so I've been in negotiations with the listing agent, and here's where we are. We came in at 770. They've come down 10,000 to 790,000.
790?
790.
Okay.
So they've
Be
come down
serious about
10,000. What I need to know now is what's the final number, the highest number you'd be willing to pay for this house?
Well, I think we ran the numbers yesterday, and I think financially we can make 785 work.
Okay. The thing about this house is, like I mentioned before, the listing agent is also the owner. So if you guys have a few minutes, I'll give him a call and see if we can bang this out
Let's
quickly.
do it. Let's
You
do
want
it.
to do that?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's get over with. I want the house so bad, and I'm excited to be moved in before the wedding, so we're hoping for very good news.
But I'm also telling her to temper her expectations because we might not get it.
All right. So you saved me some food.
We save you food only if you give us a good answer.
So there's good news and bad news. What do
Okay.
you want first?
Bad news.
Bad news.
The bad news.
Bad news?
Yeah.
Well, the bad news is you're gonna have to start packing because you got the house.
Thank you, Kofi.
course. The negotiations with the other agent went fairly smoothly, all things considered. He was an investor, so investors want to get one project, get it sold, and move on to the next. The good news is we got it at 781.5, so we just got in under your cap.
All right.
And it's going to be a quick escrow so we can get you in, settled in, and plenty of time for the wedding.
Yes. Oh my gosh, this is like the most perfect news ever.
Working with first-time buyers isn't always easy. They're not exactly sure what they want, and sometimes they need a lot of explaining and hand-holding through the process. But if you take good care of them, you'll have clients for life.